everybody, it's Patty and welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to do something that I've been promising you today. I'm going to do a review on the L'Oreal Youth Code Serum. And for those of you who have been following me since the beginning, I did started using this on a trial basis back right after the first of the year. It was in one of my first few videos, and I was seriously looking at Genevieve because I've heard so many of you here on YouTube talk about how much you love it, and then realizing that L'Oreal owns Lancome and had the youth code, and in trying to compare the ingredients, it appeared that the youth code was almost identical to the Genevieve at a much lower price. I believe the Genevieve was in the $60 price range, and this was, I think, between $15 and $20. So it was really a huge difference in price for basically the same product. I could not find anywhere a complete ingredient list on the Genevieve. I did find several reviews where the first 4 ingredients were listed of the Genevieve, and they were the same as the first 4 on the youth code. I started using it, if you'll remember, and I used it only on this side of my face. And I literally, from my hairline, all the way down to on my chest, but just on this side of my face. On the other side of my face, I used the Dermapeutics Hyaluronic Lift Serum with MDI Complex. I had just purchased this at TJ Maxx and had just used it a couple of times. So I decided to use this on the right side of my face and the youth code on the left side of my face. And I know this is probably reversed in the camera, but this side of my face had the youth code. So I've been using both of them faithfully, and finally this bottle is, there may be just a drop or two in here, but I can honestly say that there is no difference on either side of my face. They, without makeup, they look identical. They're the very same. There's just no difference, and that's been probably January, February, March, April, May, June, at least 6 months that I've been using these, and it's lasted so long because I'm only using it on one side of my face. And let me show you too, because I think there is just a drop or two left of the youth code. It feels great on the skin. It really does. I love the way it feels. And this Dermapeutics feels very, it's a serum, and I think all serums feel very similar. So the Dermapeutics seems to dry just a little bit faster. I know that they both have a form of alcohol in them, as they're, I think this was the 4th ingredient on the Genevieve and the Lancome, and it was down around the 6th or 7th ingredient in this. Wayne Goss did also a video on the youth code and sort of Genevieve, but he made a point about the Lancome and L'Oreal making claims on Genevieve, that it had been, they had worked on it for 10 years, I think, and but yet there are no scientific studies, published studies on Genevieve or the Lancome. So, you would think if something has been worked on that long that there would be some kind of studies on it. It's really hard, I think, and I know most of you, if not all of you, know, to actually prove that a skincare product works. When the alpha hydroxys came out, they sort of blew the lid off of skincare back all those years ago. And with the alpha hydroxys, there was definite proof that they worked, that they did what the companies claimed that they would do. They actually did it. But since then, there have been so many products and so many technologies and so many ingredients and so many claims, and it's just really hard to prove any of that. I know that if someone spends $60 on something, they truly want to believe that it worked. If this worked, if the youth code worked, then I have to say that the Dermapeutics worked equally as well. Because as I said, without my makeup, you can't tell a difference. There absolutely is not a difference in my skin. So you might want to go back, if you haven't seen Wayne's video, and look at his video about youth code and the Genevieve. I was in my local TJ Maxx a couple of days ago, and they had 3 or 4 bottles of this, and I was going to purchase it, but I was in a hurry. There was a long line at the checkout counter, the cash register, so I am going to go back and get this. It was $7.99 for this, and this is 1 ounce. So I would buy this and use this over the youth code any day. And as I said, I know now that I would not purchase the Genevieve. That's just not going to happen for me. So this is my very first review. I'm not good at reviews. I guess it's something that I need to do a little bit more often and get a little bit better at. But I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Love your comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.